Yo, what is going on, my dudes? It's your boy MegaLugia here, your coach of the Bayern Munchlax, welcoming you to our Week 10 NPL Season 2 Team Builder. And this week we're going up against the Kentucky Luxrays, coached by Grim. Make sure to check them out. His link will be in the description down below. Smash a like if you're enjoying. Sub if you're new. And without further ado, let us get into this Team Builder. So, coming off of last week, if you guys watched the match, we picked up a very rough loss. Rough loss in the sense that I don't know, I feel like I played that game very well, but I played it based off of what I thought he would do, like based off what any opponent think their opponent would do. But he made some plays that I didn't expect him to make, and then in the end it cost me. One different play throughout that game couldn't change the entirety of the game. I could have won, but we did lose. We lost 1-0 to an AV Assault Vest Mammoth Swine who could take a Sacred Fire from a mother effing Choice Bennett Entei. But that's in the past. That's in the past. We are now 5-4, and we really need to pick up a win this week because it is crunch time. Playoffs are on the horizon, and if we get one win, we're pretty much almost guaranteed to get into playoffs. We have our last 3 weeks, and we are in our divisional matchups right now, meaning we are going up against people who are in our same conference and people that we face in the first 3 weeks of the season. Starting off with our first opponent. Damn, I just burped. First opponent being Grim, like I said. He is 3-6, I believe. But don't let that, don't count him out or anything. Records mean nothing in this league. Anyone can pick up a win anytime, so we cannot underestimate him. But let's get into his team. I'm going to try and not spend as much time as I usually do because we have faced him in week 2. So if you want to go back and check out that team and that matchup, feel free to do so. But let's get into his team. So this boy has a Mega Bayonet, Talonflame, Starmie, Breloom, Dragalge, Metagross, Luxray, Swampert, Registeel, Florges, and Absol. From the last time that we faced him, he has made He's made two transactions. Can't even say that word. He's made 2 trades or pickups. He has dropped Whimsicott and Azelf, and he's picked up Swampert and Metagross. Good, some advantages for us, some disadvantages, but overall I think it works out to be same. So he has a Mega Bayonet, very annoying annoying because it has access to moves Thunderwave, Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, and Destiny Bond and Taunt, and it has a Prankster ability, so you always have to watch out for that, man. He can just go for a Prankster, Destiny Bond, and kill one of my Mons. I do have to see and scout if he is carrying that move. I think he is. He's probably going to go for like Toxic, maybe not, like either Thunderwave, Toxic, or Will-O-Wisp, one of the status moves, and then Shadow Sneak, Knockoff, and probably Destiny Bond. That's what I'm expecting. I am expecting this thing to come, and I just gotta watch out for this annoying Mon. He's got the Talonflame, man. What can you say about Talonflame? The broken Smogon Bird. I think if he does bring it, he's gonna bring like a Spadef bulk up set because he doesn't like to seem to bring the Brave Bird. Okay, guys, before I carry on. I can't speak properly today. I don't know what's going on, but like in this past few weeks, probably this week, I haven't been in the right mindset. Some stuff's been going on in my life, so if I seem a little bit out of it, you know why. But let's move back on. So he has a Talonflame. I think he's gonna bring a bulk up, especially defensive set, because he doesn't like to bring the offensive Brave Bird set. So I do have to watch out for that. I think this thing is coming, and if this thing does come, 100%, 100%, I speak Japanese. The Starmie is coming because that is the only way of hazard removal with the Rapid Spin. If you don't bring Rapid Spin with a Talonflame, you're kinda you know what I'm saying. So I'm expecting the Starmie and the Talonflame and actually the Mega Bayonet to come. So those first 3 picks. Next up, he has the Breloom, and Breloom is the most scary Mon he has on his team because, man, I don't know what to do. If he has a Focus Sash, the Focus Sash set with Spore, Bullet Seed, and then Mach Punch, Sword Zant, Rock Tomb, Thunder Punch, I don't know any of those moves. Someone's going to sleep, and I don't like that. The first time we faced him, I brought a Safety Goggle set on my Gyarados, but I did not know that Breloom got Thunder Punch during that week. Thankfully, I realized that he has Thunder Punch, so spoilers, we are not bringing the Gyarados. I don't know if he's going to expect the Thunder Punch, but I'm pretty 99% sure that this Breloom is coming because it is just scary. Focus Sash, Spore, someone's going to sleep, I don't like that. He has the Dragalge, very hard hitting with Choice Specs, Adaptability, Draco Meteor. I'm pretty sure this thing is coming because the Draco Meteor hits everything on my team really hard, and if he doesn't, like my Fairy, he goes for Sludge Wave and bye-bye Mega Gardevoir. But we do have Heatran, who is resistant to both of those Oh boy, this is going to be a long team, but I can't speak. It is resistant to both of those stabs, so that is the Dragalge. Next up is the Metagross, something that we haven't faced before because he didn't have it in the first time we faced him. If he does bring it, I'm thinking it's going to be probably like an AV set, Assault Vest. He could bring a Choice Scarf set, which I am scared for, but have prepared for. Hashtag bars. That is the Metagross. I do think this thing is going to come. Next up, he has the Luxray. Very, very good Mon. Could be Intimidate, could be Guts, could be offensive, could be defensive because it has access to screens. I think it's going to come because everyone likes to bring electric Mons versus my team because of the Gyarados, because of the Skarmory, whatever it is, and you can just run HP Grass from my ground type. So that is the Luxray. Hits the Swampert, again, another new Mon that I didn't have last time. Think it could come because it's very bulky, you can set up rocks. I don't have any grass type Mons on my team, but I do have Mons that have access to Grass Knot, so we do have to watch out for that. He has a Registeel, probably the best counter to my my Mega Gardevoir, because even max special attack Modest, Focus Blast does not 2-hit KO him, and I have to land those Focus Blasts, right? So I do expect the Registeel to come to counter my Mega Gardevoir, which I have been bringing in my recent weeks. I didn't bring it the first time we faced it because this very reason right here. But he may not know that, he may not expect it, so that is the Registeel. He has the Florges, very, very specially bulky. Oh my god, combination of Florges and Registeel is just disgusting. Access to Wish, Aromatherapy, Moonblast, Psychic. He can go HP Ground to hit my Heatran. I don't think it's going to come, but it could potentially come. That is the Florges. And last but not least, he has Absol. A little bit outclassed by Mega Absol, you could say. Actually, you know, pretty much outclassed by Mega Absol, but it does hit very hard if he wants to go Adamant with a Life Orb or even Choice Band, lock himself into Sucker Punch. I don't have very, very, very good switch-ins for that, so that is the Absol, and that is rounding out his team. If I'm going to predict his team, I'm saying the Mega Bayonet, the Talonflame, the Starmie, the Breloom, the Dragalge, and then probably either the Metagross or the Registeel. One of those. But I'm pretty sure that those first 3 Mons are 100% coming because they're very good against my team. But that is his team. Enough wasting time. Let us go into our team. The first Mon that we are bringing is Sub-Zero, our Kyurem. Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam, Earth Power with the Choice Scarf. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Jolly Breloom, because he has a lot of fast Mons, which I kind of outspeed, right? Like his Talonflame, his Starmie. That's pretty much it. Everything else is base 70 or lower, being his base 70 or lower with his Breloom, his Luxray, and his Metagross. He could bring Absol, which is base 75, but if he brings that, it's going to be Adamant over Jolly, because I don't see why you would bring Jolly. So that's why I've based everything to outspeed max speed Jolly base 70s, which if they were Choice Scarf as well, obviously, with our Sub-Zero, the Kyurem. We don't have Flash Cannon to hit the Florges, but I had to go with Draco Meteor and Dragon Pulse because Dragon Stab hits very hard, and I didn't want to go for the Draco, lower my special attack, and something come in and I can't capitalize on it, so that's why we have Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam for everything else, and Earth Power, because if I didn't bring Earth Power, then the Metagross and the Registeel can freely switch in on this thing, so that's why we have the Earth Power. We can't hit the Florges, but even Flash Cannon doesn't do that much of the Florges, especially if it's Spadef. So that is Kyurem, our Sub-Zero, expecting it to put in work. Next up, we have Susan Boyle, our Seismitoad. Stealth Rock, Scald, Earthquake, Grass Knot, 244 HP, Max Defense, 12 Special Defense, Water Absorb, Bold, holding the leftovers. This is our very, very good switch into our Talonflame, to his Registeel, to his Luxray, to his Metagross, to his Absol. Very, very crucial that we have this throughout the match, because Talonflame's Brave Bird, if he is Adamant Choice Banded, that is the only way he can 2-hit KO us, and I don't expect him to bring that, and Scald does a lot of damage back. We have the Earthquake for things like Dragalge, if he expects a free switch in. Same with the Registeel, and nah son, you catching this Earthquake, as well as the Metagross, and Grass Knot is there because it does like 50% to the Starmie, which is not bad, and it does around, I think, 70 or 85% to the Swampert. So if he thinks his Swampert can wall us, sorry son, you catching this Grass Knot. We have to go for Stealth Rocks, obviously, because we need rocks on the team because of the Talonflame. And I wanted to go for Knockoff for the Starmie and just get rid of items, which is very nice. But I had to pack on Grass Knot last minute because it does a lot of damage to the Swampert, and I need that thing gone. Obviously, Breloom troubles this thing. Bullet Seed, you are gone. I'm going to have to play around it. If he brings Substitute, I am in a lot of trouble. But that is Susan Boyle. I needed it for our physical defense on our team. And yeah, he also, you know, gives us a ground immunity, so he can't just freely Volt Switch with his Luxray, but he could very well pack HP Grass, but I'm going to be on the watch for that. So that is Susan Boyle, our Seismitoad. Coming in at number 3, we have Icarus, our Skarmory, with the Brave Bird, Whirlwind, Roost, Defog. Standard set every week, max HP, max defense, Impress 30 with leftovers. Brave Bird, Roost, Defog, self-explanatory. You need Braveheart because it OHKOs likes of Breloom, does a lot of damage to Starmie, does a lot of damage to Talonflame, Dragalge, Florges, Absol, Mega Bayonet. Obviously, we are kind of walled by the Breloom, not the Breloom, by the Registeel and the Metagross and the Luxray to an extent because Braveheart's not going to do that much. Last move we have is Whirlwind. I was debating between Toxic, Spikes, Rock Slide, Counter, any of those moves, but I think Whirlwind is just more important because I can't, if he wants to set up with something predicting me to switch out like Swords-Dance Talonflame, substitute on Breloom, Rock Polish or Rock Polish on Metagross, whatever it is, I have to get that thing out of there. This thing could be just a bit of a liability, but we have to go with Whirlwind. It seemed to fit the best this week. That is Skarmory. Coming in, number 4, we have Mienshao, another Choice Scarf Mon. So far we have 2 Choice Scarf Mons in our team. Knockoff, High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, U-Turn, 180 HP, 76 speed, 252 attack, Adamant with the Regenerate ability, like I said, with the Choice Scarf. We have a lot of HP investment this week because I only needed 76 speed to outspeed his base 70s, like I said. So that is why we have that. Nothing wants to take a High Jump Kick, well, except the Florges and the Ghost type being the Mega Bayonet, but those Mega Bayonet gets rocked by a knockoff. Poison Jab to a Spadef Florges does around 50 or 60%, or maybe even 70%, but a physical defensive can take it pretty well. But after rocked and all that chip damage, Poison Jab is 2 KOing it. We get OHKO'd by a Moonblast, no doubt, but just pretty standard, like I said, right? Mienshao, when it comes, it's going to be Choice Scarf, and it's just going to be having those 4 moves, and it's going to do a lot of damage to the seams. And we have the Regenerator because I want to be able to switch in and out, not fearing hazards too much, so that is why we have Regenerator over Reckless. Coming up at number 5, we have another Choice Scarf Mon. Yes, my friends, yes, ladies and gentlemen, 3 Choice Scarf Mons on our team. He's not going to expect that shit, and honestly, it really works. It works really well because we outspeed everything I want to outspeed. It's because, you know, he has things that are a lot faster than us, so that's why we have Choice Scarf. So, for the moveset, we have Lava Plume, Flash Cannon, Ancient Power, Dark Pulse, 36 HP, 12 defense, max special attack, 204 speed, Timid. Again, enough to outspeed his base 70s. And we have, you know, some good HP investment. Lava Plume can hit the Breloom, can hit the Registeel, can hit the Metagross, can hit the, for super effective damage. Flash Cannon hits the Florges, hits the, pretty much it. Ancient Power hits the Talonflame and OHKOs that thing. And Dark Pulse is there specifically for the Bayonet and the, and the Starmie. Starmie thinks he can get a free switch into us. Nah, son, you catching a Dark Pulse. If it's offensive, it does around 80%. So after 2 Stealth Rock switch-ins, you gone, baby, you gone. One issue with this thing is that we don't have coverage for the Dragalge, and by that I mean we don't have Earth Power. So if he brings it like a more Spadef oriented, maybe Assault Vest Dragalge, then he can take hits from us, but he's gonna have to land his Focus Blast. He may carry Scald. I don't know, it's a bit iffy because I do have Water Absorb on in my Seismitoad, but that is our Heatran. We can also take like 4 or 5 Brave Birds from his Talonflame, so even though we're not defensive, we are good to go, and Ancient Power OHKOs that thing. So that is our 3rd Choice Scarf Mon. Let me know what you guys think of that in the comments down below. And last but not least, certainly not least, we have Father, our Entei. I am freaking in love with Entei. Ever since we picked it up, we traded away our Salamence. I'm sorry, Salamence, you were not doing good on this team because Father Entei is just repping it every week. Sacred Fire, Stonage, Extreme Speed, Max Attack, 116 Speed, 132 HP, Adamant Choice Band. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Man, this thing just hits so hard. After Stealth Rocks and chip damage, Extreme Speed can just like OHKO or at least 2 KO everything on his team, and we can take some hits because of our HP investment. And we have the Toxic there because honestly, early game, if I lead off with this, I expect him to maybe switch out into his Swampert or his I don't know. Probably just his Swampert. So we go for the Toxic knock. We can get that in, and we can switch back out into like our Seismitoad, expecting the Scald. And also because if I am 1v1 versus the Mega Bayonet late game, and I expect him to go for Sacred Fire, I can go for the Toxic, whittle that thing down, and hopefully it just works out in scenario. Not a perfect thing, but just in case I'm trapped into a corner and we don't have any way around that Destiny Bond. So that is our team, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to let me know what you think. Very interesting team as we have 4 Choice Mons, 3 Choice Scarf, 1 Choice Bandit, and 2 defensive pivots to round out the team. Could work out. I am honestly going to let you guys know I am not in the right frame of mind. Like I said, this week things have been going on. Hopefully that doesn't cost me too much and I don't make some misplays, but like I said, I'm hoping we can pick up a win, because if we do Playoffs are looking good, looking Gucci. Make sure to check out Grim. His link will be in the description down below. And until next time, guys, it has been your boy MegaLugia here checking out. Come back tomorrow for the match, and I'll see you later. Peace.